Hi traders, this is Mikael Furusjö from beststrategiesfortrading.com. Today I'm preparing the US market for the 14th of November 2013. But first, always give you a bit of my general information how I work. I'm a swing trader. Doing contrarian trading. My methods that I use come from price action levels, there's pivots, peaks, troughs, trend lines, and moving average. Easy to find, easy to define as well. My search limitation that I'm only looking at stocks that have a daily average turnover with more than $10 million or equivalent in euros or pound sterling. My methods that I use to find the stocks that I have built an own scanning algorithm within the MetaStock platform. If you want to know more about the philosophy and the psychology, how technical analysis with price action works, please watch my video on YouTube, tutorial technical analysis 101. Regarding to money management, my position size at this moment is 10%. I have a target general of 2.6%. I'm using a trailing target that I reset end of day. I got a stop minus 1.3%. That's also a trailing stop that I reset end of day. Okay, take a look at the first chart. And just before that, I give you some quick example of how price action work. This is my general example. It's the peak from the year 2000, and when the price come up to that level, it meet resistance, and not always, but probably it will turn around and go the other way for some time. It can also be used from the 200 moving average. You can see an example here and here, here, where the 200 moving average, that's probably the most popular moving average out there, make both support and resistance points. Okay, enough of that. We take a look at my first chart. That's Vera Bradley. I'm using this. No, I'm not actually. What I'm doing at this chart, I'm looking at this trend line. If you connect that peak to that peak, you get a trend line. And when I calculate this before the video in exact mode, I came up with 2573 as my resistance level. That's why I put in a short sell limit order. Okay, that's not enough. We need to check if Vera Bradley has any earnings, because you don't want to take a trade one day and the next day you hold it overnight, and when the market opens after earnings release, you end up with a gap 5 to 10% or 15% not in your favor. That's not the happy way of trading. Okay, where Bradley doesn't have any earnings. Waste connection. That's actually a shot that I won't take because it's pretty close to my level and it's now bounced off. It's not coming in with that momentum, so I won't actually take that trade. Take a look at the next chart. Okay, next chart is the AS Corp, and what I'm looking at is this high peak from 2009. If we take a exact look, we have the high peak at 1544. That's the level I'm going to use and put in my short sell limit order. Check for earnings for the AS Corp. No earnings in the near future. Next chart, ASML Holding. That's actually need to go to the daily, and we have the 200 daily moving average. We have a print of 82.4914. I will take my limit at 82.50 cent. That's where I put in. I think it will have support. Check for earning. ASML, no earnings in the near future. Next chart, Cabot Corporation. use this high point. Take a look from the monthly, it's easy to find it. 49.87. That's where I put in my short sell limit order for Cabot Corporation. No earnings in the near future. Next chart, Comerica. I got this high peak from 2010, 45 and 84.50 cent. That's where I put in my short sell limit order. 45.84 is what I'm using. Comerica, any earnings? Nope. Next chart, Amdocs. What I'm doing is that I'm looking at this high peak at $41.01. That's where I put in my resistance line. Check for earning for Amdocs. No earnings in the near future. Okay, next chart, DST system. We have this high peak from 2007, 88.72. Pretty close at the moment. DST system, any earnings? No earnings for DST systems. And the next, and actually the last chart I'm going to show you, is coming from Prudential, and I'm using this high peak from 2008, $89.82. That's where I put in my resistance line. And also check for earnings for Prudential. No earnings in the near future. Okay, that's all for today. And please remember, this is my personal opinion. This is not in any way any specific advice for anyone to trade exactly like this. And remember, every kind of financial transaction is coming with some risk, and it could be dangerous, especially if you trade with leverage or stocks or futures or commodities or forex. And if you by chance do trades, please do not put more money on the line that you can afford to lose. That was me for today, preparing the US chart for the 14th of November 2013. And just a quick wrap, of course, with a list I got. AES short sell 1544, ASML going long at 82.50, CBT 49.87 short sell, CMA short sell at 45.84, DOX 41 and 1 cent short sell, DST short sell at 88.72, Prudential short sell at 89.82, and Vera Bradley 25.73 short sell. Okay, that's enough. Thank you for your attention and happy trading.